And we are live. Welcome to the live stream. And I don't even know what I want to sculpt. I think I might want to sculpt a frog, but I don't know. But we're going to have some fun doing some sculpting for Thanksgiving Eve. It's almost Thanksgiving. We have half an hour. Okay, so when I try to think of a sculpt, I try to think of what I want, how I want to use the shapes, because it's all about the shapes and using the shapes in the right way. So if I was going to make a frog, let's start with the head. I think we'll start with the head first. Let me take a look at my shapes. Cone? No, it's not really a cone. We'll start with the head. Orthographic. Okay, so front, left. Purplish, what's up? Welcome. This poor frog is gonna be multi-resolution will be lost. I don't know what that means. Okay. So I'm gonna trim this because when I usually do my frogs, they have kind of a flat head. So I think that's oops. Oh, this happened to me before. I don't know how okay, multi-resolution will be lost. That's fine. I don't remember how I got out of it. Let's see. Maybe this is like... Maybe I need a new sphere. Let me just make a new sphere. First like, singing scientist. That's a great name. Andy88. Hong Kong. Oh, I love Hong Kong. I want to go back. I had such a good time in Hong Kong. Purplish gamers. I don't know if I want to do a frog or a mushroom. You know, we're gonna try to go with the frog. Why not? All right. So, hope everyone is doing well today. Checking in from all over the world. I love it. I don't know why I have this problem sometimes. Oh, I think I needed, that's what it was. I needed to hit line. That happened to me the other day. Sometimes I would go to trim and nothing would be selected and it wouldn't let me select anything. When I remembered I have to hit line. Okay, so essentially I want to cut this in half. I don't know where exactly half is, but that's half enough. So I want to cut this in half. Whoops. Because that's how I draw their heads. Okay. So now what I need to do, Starlight. What's going on, Starlight? How you guys living? Okay, how else do I make... I'll be impressed if I can turn this into one of my frogs. So they have a very... This might be too ambitious of me, but we'll see. Frog head. That's not bad. It's not bad for the head. Let me move it up some. I really should probably like work this out more beforehand, but that's okay. Okay, so the next thing, we can look at it from the front. And the next thing is I wanna move these in. Maybe I can do symmetrical. Oh, I don't wanna move the top. I just wanna move the bottom. Make this a little smaller. Okay. It's not bad. It's a little wonky, but I don't know how else to really do it. Let me try to smooth this out. Try to smooth the bottom out. Just so I don't want those like lumps in it. Okay. Where did you say you were going? You were going to sleep? You were going to hop on before you went to sleep? I'm going to try not to stay up too late tonight. Sorry, that's probably loud in the microphone. But I do that sometimes when I'm thinking. I just absentmindedly scratch my chin. Apologize. There are certain things that you do all the time, and it's hard not to do them on live. And then you just wind up doing doing it on live. So, okay, so what's the next thing we need to do? So we might need to flatten this out, but I can do that later. So for the body, I think the easiest thing would be to use a cone. Just validate it. So I think we'll use a cone. I'll just move it over so it's level with our frog body. Shrink it up a little bit. And let me bring this up. Bring this up a little bit. Have room for his legs. Now, I really don't know if this is going to work out. I'm not sure. I can't tell if I want to do I want to do a cone or do I want to do another shape? I don't know, I might have bit off more than I can chew, but we'll see what happens. Alright, let me move this in. I'll try symmetrical. I wonder if I can like shave off the sides. So let me look at the back view. Trim, I'll use lasso. And let me just see what I can do here. Oh, that's not straight. I never really tried to sculpt this way, but I always, when I think about it, it feels like it would be easier. I don't think it is, like just by sculpting by way of using the tools like this. in my head it always felt like it would be easier, but it's really just in my head. I actually don't know if it will be easier. Let me make some eyes on him. I have to make him look like... What camera am I using to record the tablet? I'm using an iPhone 5. And I have a old computer, so that's why the quality is not great, because if I bump the quality up, then it like skips and the live won't work, unfortunately. But the camera I'm using is an iPhone 5. That's this camera, which is old. I want to get a new computer and a new phone to record on, because sometimes even when I record regular tutorials, like right now I'm just using the phone as like a viewfinder. I'm not actually like recording, but when I do tutorials, I do record on the phone. All right, so let's do the front, because I know it doesn't really look like much now. It looks like garbage. So I want to show you guys my vision. No, I actually don't know if this is going to work, but that's okay. I'm not afraid to fail. I'm not afraid to fail. Everything's so black. I don't know why the models are so dark. Usually I feel like they're not this dark. Oh, maybe it's because I need to up the exposure. Yeah, there we go. That's better. I was wondering why everything was so dark. Jose Oliver. Welcome. Welcome. Imagine if I did all my videos in this voice. I'd actually do some in that voice. It's my very relaxed voice. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. So I want to mirror this, because this is going to be the eyes. So I want to, first of all, let me make these small. Actually, no. So the eyes might help me, I think. Okay, validate his little eyes. Okay, do I want to make his eyes open? I mean, his mouth? I think I do. Okay, so this is another. You guys have seen me do mouths like this, so I don't know if it's gonna work with this, but we're gonna see. Let me trim, and my lasso is selected. I don't think I need symmetry. Let's see. What happened? Do I need symmetry? Is that it? Oh, okay, so I guess I wasn't maybe I wasn't on the right layer. Is that what happened? Oh, there we go. Okay. So oops. All right. So you guys can, hopefully you can sort of see my vision a little bit. A little bit. Okay, I have to trim these eyes. So do I want to? I'm going to duplicate them first. Because duplicate. I'm just going to put eyes, I1. And here I'm going to put I2. I'm going to bring them both up to the top, because sometimes when I make eyelids, I use the same spheres, and I just make them a little bigger, and then I cut like a piece out so you can see the eye underneath. I don't know if I'm going to do that here, but we'll see. I don't know, but I need to trim. I need to hide one pair of eyes, so I'll hide these, and then I'll go here. Make sure I'm lined up. Trim, line. Solo. Okay, so it looks like this. There we go. Okay, so these now the eyes aren't poking out of the bottom. No, he needs a longer head in the back. So let me see if I want to stretch this. That body though, I gotta do something about that body. I'll probably just wind up using a sphere. You know I like to make things with spheres. Spheres are like, you know, I live off of spheres. Okay, Actually, his head isn't. No, I think I need to stretch it a little bit. Alright, so let me go back to my gizmo. Can I stretch it like this? And it doesn't need to be this wide. Okay, that's all right. And he needs like a head, like the back. So let me give him like a little bit of a head back here. So let me go with another. We'll go with another sphere. Let me validate this. Can someone explain to me the validation and like why you have to validate before you can like just use it normally? I've always wondered what that is. Like I know I have to do it, but I don't know. I just don't know why. So this is going to be like the. Like I want him to have like a little bit of a head in the back. Oops. But I don't think his head should be that high. Just a little bit of a head. There we go. That's nice. So now I want to trim it the same way we did the other ones. So line, solo. Just need to know how. Okay. All right. I think that looks all right. And you know what? I want to do. I think I want to pull this part out a little bit. So maybe a top view will work. I think I want to move or drag. Whoops. I didn't want to do that. I might actually do that later, but not now. Okay. Now I want to actually make... Ooh, that's a problem. I want to make this part flatter. Because when I draw... When I draw him, I always draw... the bottom of the mouth really flat. Oh, that looks kind of funny though. That's not bad. I don't want too much of a bend in here. That bend is a little weird. I don't mind it being flat inside. But I don't want... I'll probably put a tongue there anyway, actually. Should be okay. This shadow always makes me look like I have like a patch of hair here. Always makes it look like that. I don't know where that shadow is from. Sorry, I stick my head in front of the camera. I need to get a humidifier for the winter time because my room just gets, my eyes get so dry because it's just really dry in here in the winter. Okay, so this thing needs to be trimmed a little bit more. So let's do that. I don't even think I need to do solo. I think I can just do it this way. Whoop. There we go, that's better. So I think I can actually merge, I think I want to merge these two. So this sphere, oh, wait, what did I do? I think I messed something up. What did I mess up? So this is the head. Oh, I know what I did. I did something stupid. Here's the eyes. I meant to do... Oh, you know what? That's okay. I meant to do the eyes... Oh well. I labeled the... I thought the eye... I labeled the head the eyes. That's okay. We'll work that out later. So for now, let's put a little tongue in the mouth. That sounds weird. So... we'll add a new sphere, make it smaller. I'll move it back so I can... Actually, no, I'll just solo it. Okay, validate it. And I'll use move to give it like a bend. And make the brush bigger. There we go. I like a total bend. It's a little, still a little thick. So I'll just squeeze it together some. And then maybe I'll just move the front in a little bit. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Do I want to put like a crease in it? I mean, I know frogs' tongues aren't really like ours. What's up, Ira? Yeah, it is night. It is 8 minutes until midnight here. Crease? What does that do? You take it off of symmetry. Okay, so crease is what I want. If I want it. I guess it doesn't really need a crease in his mouth. On his tongue. Maybe I'll make it bigger and a little less. Nah, I'm just gonna leave it. What happens if I make it and I smooth it out some? So kind of a remnants. Perfect. Perfecto. Gizmo, move it up some. Oh, actually, it can be fatter. Make it a little thicker. Make the whole thing bigger. Actually, it doesn't have to be that fat. Move it back. Oh. I can actually make the back a little bit wider, to be honest with you. Well, that's not bad. I'm okay with this so far. Now I want to give him his two little teethies. You know me, and I love to give my creatures teeth. So I think this is, I think this is the tongue. Let me make sure this time. Yes. So let me add another sphere. I'll go ahead and validate. Actually, no. Before I validate, I want to. Make a new sphere. Mirror. Make it really small. Move the two apart. So the mirror is going to be. I use mirror a lot because it just makes it easier that I don't have to do. I don't have to like double them up manually. Okay, that looks pretty good. If I validate them, I don't think if I validate, I can still. Oh yeah, it still works. I'm gonna go ahead and make these white now, because these are obviously gonna be white, or maybe a little bit off-white, and not too much roughness. Force paint. MC. Matt Connolly in the house, chilling. All the babies must be asleep. It's my man out here in the wild. Better than me in the house, making big moves. You guys make sure you check out my Instagram story for the Better Than Me podcast. I got that right? It's Better Than Me, right? My my buddy has a podcast out, so you guys should definitely check that out. Show him some love. He comes through every now and again when, the babies aren't taking up all of his time. Got some catching up to do. Everybody's having babies lately. Okay, let me move these back in. Maybe out a little bit this way. They're kind of big. Let me make them a little smaller. It's not bad. Let me turn these out a little bit. Maybe bring them out a little bit more. Maybe make them a little smaller. A little closer together maybe. Out a little bit more. Maybe out a little bit further. Okay, I'll buy that. So now I can trim these. Oh, what did I do? Actually, I don't know if this will work. Let's see if I can trim them. No. I have to figure out a better way to trim these things. Whoops. I'll just use the let me solo these. I think that worked. I think that's pretty good. My head just bumped the camera. What's your favorite food? I don't hear when there's notifications, so that's why sometimes I don't look at the my chat. Actually, one thing I did want to do is I wanted to take a look at my chat on YouTube, because there's some other functions and stuff that YouTube brings that I never really get a chance to check out or mess around with. So I've been curious to do that. Let me go to my channel. It would be really cool if I could do this all in YouTube, because there's a lot of other functions, like the super chat thing and donations and all this stuff, so I can get a better computer and have better quality. So let's just see what happens. Go to YouTube and go to my. I can't see the thing, so if it's glitching out or anything, just let me know if it stops working, because everything takes forever to do on my computer when I'm streaming. Okay, I think this is looking pretty good for now. Do I want to change the body? The body is still a bit weird. I think I just want to use a sphere. So, let me get rid of this. Add a sphere. Okay, let me go to my own page. So for a frog, the body would be something like that. But this part would be flatter on the bottom. validate that. Try move. So this part would be flatter. Like so. And I want this to be flatter as well. I might actually have to trim that. And here I want them to have a little like pot belly, because when I was drawing like dart frogs, like they had little like pot bellies. Make that nice and flat on the bottom. Oh, sorry. What was the comment that I got before? My channel. Oh, where's my chat? My chat went away. Let's see if I can see my chat. I'm going to turn the volume down. Mute my computer. Okay, it's loading. It's loading. Okay, this is not bad. I feel like I might want to make this a little thinner. All right, I can see myself. It is Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, it is. 4 minutes late. Top chat, live chat. Okay, so let me see if I can... Can't see the bottom of the live chat though. It's weird. There it is. It was just being slow. It's just very slow. So does anyone, how would I do like super chats and stuff? I don't know how any of that works. It is nice to be able to like type as well. Not that I really need to type because you can hear me, but I wish I was able to manage moderators, pop out chat, toggle. Let's see what pop out chat does. I know this is riveting. Me looking at the screen like a dum-dum. Okay. Not bad. I'll close Chrome and I'll try to get my chat window back here. Okay, it came back. Oh, my chat window came back. I mean, it's definitely not going to be the perfect frog, but that's okay. But it looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it so far. It's just funny to think of things in 3D. It's really, really interesting to think of things in 3D. I feel like I need to do something with the eyes. So, okay, so let me do this eye thing that I've been wanting to do. So I'm going to duplicate this. And I'm going to name that one eyeballs. So those are eyeballs. These are eyes. And this is what I want to cut out. So I'm going to use trim. And I want to... What did I just do? No, eyes. I want to be on eyes. Okay. Whoa, why is it doing that to me? Why are you doing that to me? This is really strange. I don't know why it keeps undoing. Okay, so this, I want to get this right. Okay. It's not bad. I mean, I don't know if I want it. I kind of want it sharp. That's okay. Okay, now let's see. I'll make these a little bigger. So I'll up the size. Wait, would that mess up the... Let me bring these eyeballs back. Okay. So it's actually not terrible. But I feel like I probably could have could probably trim a little more, I think. I could probably trim like here. That looks a little better. He looks a little happier. And also another thing I can do is show the lids a little bit more. Okay. I don't mind that the eyes are touching. That's okay. So I think I'm just going to make his eyes black. Yeah, I'm not going to go too crazy with the eyes. I think I'm just going to make spheres and do it that way. So let me make another sphere, mirror, make it small, bring them up. Color them black for now. Black. Oh, they can be shiny. Make them a little closer together. A little further apart, maybe a little bigger. It actually helps for some reason to look in the screen too. Okay, this can go... Okay, that's not bad. So let me go ahead and validate and see what they look like. Oh, I think they actually look cute. So I'm going to rename this pupils. Pupils, black, force paint. Okay, might as well color this in too. I guess I can't make his tongue rough. Alright, it's looking pretty good so far. So now what he needs is like I want to make what's the best way to do this? I think a sphere is probably better than a cylinder, although a cylinder would be easier, but I think I'm going to do a sphere. I don't know why I do everything in spheres. I don't know why everything just feels easier to work in spheres. Let me solo this thing. Okay, so this is pretty much what I want. Let me see if I can I'll mirror it. I'll validate. So I don't need the ends to be so pointy. And actually, I can probably drag. No, I'll do that in a different step. I think. I don't even know if this is going to work. Oh, what was it? You asked me something. Oh, my favorite food. What is my favorite food? Favorite food has changed. It changes over the years. Let me make these black as well. I don't know what my favorite food is. Let me think. It's a tough question. I probably should have used a tube. I'm really trying to figure out a good way to do what I want to do. There's got to be a better way than bending these, because that's what I was thinking, is I can just bend them. And that kind of, I mean, it works for what I want to do with them, but I just feel like it's not the best. It's not the best for what I for what I'm using them for. It's just not the best. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna get rid of these. And I think I have an idea. So let me try another sphere. Make it smaller. Bring it up. Mirror. Okay, so I'm going to make this flat. I'll go ahead and validate them. And now I'm going to, I think if I trim them, oh no, let me use the line. I gotta find a better way to like trim. I guess that, oh, I'm bumping the phone with my head. There's gotta be a better way to do that so that they're straight. Okay, anyway, so let's use our ellipse. Okay. So far this is much better to what I actually need. I can actually smooth this out a bit. It doesn't need to be so pointy. Alright, so let me color these black. And maybe make them a little smaller. So these are just going to be like those kind of like eyelash type things that I always make. But I have to make sure they're in the right spot, which is right on the edge of okay, so they need to be tilted back a little bit. Maybe bring them back some. This takes all of my concentration. Well, not all of it, but... Oh, why does this look so wonky here? Maybe a little smaller. Maybe a little smaller. King. You can try using the square selection tool to get a perfect... Oh, that's true. No, that's true. I didn't even think of that. But that makes perfect sense. Perfect sense. I'm sitting here trying to like get the line straight when I can just use a square, because that's what I would do in Procreate. So yeah, that makes perfect sense. Thank you. Okay, so this is pretty much how I want it, kind of. It's a little off, but I might I might just use move to sort of shore this up. Is that the right word? Shore this up? There we go, that looks better. Push this back some. And then actually, this can go, should I, I wonder if I should just smooth it. I kind of want it to go. All right, let me try to trim this with the lasso, because I kind of want this to. Okay, it's actually not terrible. Uh-oh, what am I doing? I hate when I start messing with a different shape rather than the shape that I'm trying to mess with. Can't believe I wasn't using a freaking square. The square selection. Such a dum-dum. Okay. It's decent. I think it's the best I'm gonna get, to be honest with you. I can always paint that black. I wanted it to be clean, but I don't really think I'm going to. I think the way that I have it is the best I'm gonna do. Oh, come on. I wish I could like lock what I'm working on. And I can't do solo because I want to be able to see what it is, but I wish I could just like lock it. Okay. Alright, so another thing I need to do, I think I need to something like that. Okay, it's not the most smooth, but it's smooth enough. Okay, I'm happy with that. Not happy that this one isn't matching up, but well, maybe if I don't do symmetrical and I fix this side. There we go. There we go. Okay. Happy with that. So now, radioactive ramen. What's going on? Okay, got that. Next. Kind of reminds me of Oscar a little bit. Oscar the Grouch. Oscar the Grouch. So let's label this. Would it be lids? Lashes? Lash. We'll call it lash lids. We'll just make that up. Now I'll make another sphere for the. What was this for? This was for. What was it? Oh, I know what I was going to make. The little tippy wingtip things that I always make. So let me make this really small. This can be really flat. And now let me let me validate it. Oh, actually I should. You know what, I'll just, no, let me validate it. Mirror. Now validate it. I'll do move. So I want to give it a bend like this. Then I also want to thicken this side up. Okay, it's looking good. That's looking like what I need. Make this a little bigger, just so it's uniform. Okay, that's good. Trim it. I wish it could be. I want everything to be so clean, but I don't have the skills yet to like make it perfectly clean. But that's good enough. So let me paint these black. And so these will attach to the eyelash. And I think I'll do a voxel merge, because I want these to merge and look nice together. So I think I need a voxel merge. I'm starting to learn a little bit of the lingo. Okay, that looks good for that side. Looks good for that side too. So let me try to do a voxel merge, because I think that's what I need, right? Did it make them really ugly? Oh, it did. How do I... let's see. Maybe if I up the... Let's see what happens if I do 2 of those. Ooh, heavens. That is not the answer. What happens when I do keep sharp edges? Well, that kind of worked. Okay. It's kind of not too bad so far. I would like to add a little nose bumps. So let me add another sphere. Mirror. Make these really small. And these are going to be, super tiny. How does that look? It's not bad. Validate. See if I can voxel merge. Well, first, before I do that, let me make sure I don't want to like put a crease or something in. No, I don't think I'm going to want to do that. Do I want to flatten it? I think I can keep them round. I think we'll keep them round for now. So let me try to merge this into the head and see how that looks. What happens if I do a simple merge first and then voxel merge? If I up the resolution, no, still. I gotta work on my merges because I'm not like, I think I need to, maybe it's like the geometry and do I want to start subdividing? I don't know. I'll keep it as is for now. Okay, so this is not bad. I don't know why my white doesn't really look super white. Maybe I need lights on it. So there's one light. Let me add another light. What kind of light do I want this to be? How about a light from above? If I put it high up. Oh yeah, the quality of this is pretty bad. I don't know what color I want him to be. Maybe I'll make him like green, like the green and black frog I did. Okay. I feel like there are some things I want to voxel merge. Like this part of his head and this part of his head. If I up the resolution and voxel merge them. Ah, it makes it so weird looking. Okay, now what if I smooth these out? I still kind of want his head to sort of blend over, so I'm going to have to figure out a way to sort of make that happen. There's got to be some sort of tool I can use to sort of push this so it meets up with his head. Oh, actually, it's kind of doing it. It's kind of doing it. It's closer to what I want. Let me color these two. Let's see if I can smooth this out. Ugh. It looks weird. Yeah, I gotta work on my voxel merging, because I don't want to make it look so weird. All right, so let me try to do some legs and feet and stuff. So for arms, what's the best thing to use for arms? I might just do one arm and then, because sometimes I get a little confused when I'm doing the voxel merge. So I might just, but actually it's probably better to, not voxel merge, I mean mirror. Sometimes I get a little confused. So I'll try not to think of the other side. That might be the smartest thing for me to do, is not think about the other side. So where would I want this arm to go? I'm gonna make this the shoulder. So I want to give him really small, thin arms on top. arms are a bit lower and a bit more in the front. Gotta get my bearings. I want them to be connected to his little body. Okay, that's a good spot for them. So let me validate those. And now maybe shoulders. A cylinder might work for this. Let me use a cylinder. Okay, make it extra tall, small. It's mirrored. Okay, make sure I match this up well to his little shoulders. Maybe a little bit bigger. A little bit bigger. Okay. So maybe I'll just do a simple merge for now with the shoulders. Arms one. I'm still trying to figure out my favorite food. I know my favorite vegetable is are onions. I really, really like onions. In anything, anytime. What's your favorite food? Actually, I'm probably not with me anymore. Probably not. Probably got bored of my random frog antics. Okay, I'm liking how these frogs' arms are. So for the other part of the arms, I think I want would a cone work? A cone might work for this. But I think I'm going to use a sphere. Maybe I'll try a cone. There's a huge cone. Oops. When I draw them, I sort of draw them a bit cone-shaped. So we'll see if that's going to work. Cone is, I find cone to be a bit hard for me to work with. Just hard for my brain to sort of work out what I'm supposed to be doing with them and how to manipulate them the way that I can with a sphere. Okay, let me move this down. Oh, it looks weird. Looks a bit weird. I could bring the arms up some. Rebellious pastry. How's it going? I'm over here trying to work out this frog, but now it looks like a frog R2D2 or something. I don't know. See, you can see why I want to use cone, but maybe a sphere is actually better, and just not have like two different joints. Let's experiment. Maybe I can. Are they touching? No, they're not touching. Why did it color them green? Is that normal? Why would it color them green? Okay, so someone was telling me about when I stretch them, I'm gonna need to maybe I need to do I need to subdivide? And then maybe I can stretch them more? I wonder if that's what it was. Okay, so these need to be smaller, I think. I mean, so far it looks better than it did, because it looked terrible before. So I'd like to kind of bow them the other way. Why is it coloring everything? I'm so confused as to why it's coloring everything green. Is it because it's like somehow I'm painting them? I don't know, it's weird. Let me drag these a little more. Okay. Okay, I want these to bow out more. It's a little bit better. I could probably bring them closer together. I have to be careful that they don't touch, though. Ooh, let me use my... Oh, that was so satisfying. That was so satisfying. I do still kind of want the arms to be, excuse me, a little bit smaller up here. I don't quite know how to do that. How to like skinny them up. Okay, so maybe they need to... There's just something that's off a little bit about them. Okay, so we're just gonna do 3 toes, I think. Now I don't know if it's easier to drag. Let's see if I can drag these toes out. Nope. See if I can drag one out. Just see how that looks. Slightly horrifying. Okay, so this is... I'm just gonna have to break this down the way that my brain wants to think about it. So I'll go ahead and mirror these. Make it really small. Oh. I'm gonna have to I'm gonna trim all these anyway, so okay, so that can be one. And I can actually maybe start labeling these toes. I can duplicate that. And I usually make their toes really long. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Validate. I didn't validate this. You validate these. So now I'm going to duplicate that again. I'll make this one a little bit bigger. And now I want to take this toe and duplicate that again. I'll bring this back. And a little further over. You know, maybe I can bring these up too. Okay. And I know this is going to be terrible, but I really wish I could just drag this. What's the best way to do this? I wish I could just drag a little bit of this skin to each of these. But it's a bit hard to make that work out. Because then it starts getting really wonky. That's what I want to do in a perfect world. Just kind of stretch them. But it doesn't really work. So maybe I'll make tubes. I'm not that good at making tubes. Oops. I'm just going to validate this tube. See if I can mess with it. So I'll make it smaller. Oh, that's weird that it's kind of like not... It's weird that it wasn't straight. How do I make a straight tube? Oops. Okay, what time is it? Oh, it's only 1 o'clock. It's not bad. Okay, so hopefully this is much better. This is straight at least. So it needs to come down. Back over. And actually, I'm seeing that I need to make his little toes spread out more. I'll bring this to the tube rather than vice versa. I always say vice versa. I just looked it up today, and I always thought it was vica, V-I-C-A, but it's V-I-C-E, vice versa. Vice versa. I've always said vice versa, and I don't think that's right. I might give up on the thumb. I'm not sure yet. duplicate. Okay. Oh yeah, let me get rid of these, I think. Okay, it's a little bit better. The only thing I have issues with now, I wish I could have just mirrored this. I don't think I can. Should I simple merge them? Oh no, look at this. Look at this thing. Stupid thing is popping right out of his toe. Okay. You know what? I have to get rid of this this bit of I don't mind it coming out a little bit. I actually quite like that, but maybe I'd rather it on the other side though. That's what I do more in my drawing. I have some other ideas too of what might look kind of cool. But let me see if I can merge these for now. I'm going to put legs or arms. Simple merge. Voxel. Remesh. Oh, the other one's remeshed too. What happens if I smooth these out? They should be all together, right? So the smooth should... Oh, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, made him a little... I wanted to get that thin. I just want them to be nice and connected. Yeah, that's connected well. Okay, now I was going to... Let's see what happens if I drag now. I just want to see... Oh, whoops. This would be... Just experimenting now. Okay. So I did have another idea of a way that I can connect these. So these should connect here and here. And I think I know a way to do that. And it will take another sphere. How did you guess? Ishmael. What's up? It is a frog. It is a frog. And these are the trials and tribulations of someone who isn't that well versed in 3D. But, oh, you know what actually might look cool? If he had a little, like, you know how frogs have that, like, pouch under their... If he had, like, a little pouch there, it's actually kind of interesting. May have to work that in. But we can save that for another time, because now we have to finish his feet. Oh, I don't know how I'm going to get this other foot. I should have just I should have figured that. You know what? I can put tubes there, and if this works, then I can just redo it on the other side. So I'm going to make a pancake. Whoops. That's actually almost exactly what we need. So I'm going to bring it up some. Tilt it. It's pretty good. That's pretty much where I wanted it to be. And so now, So I might be able to manipulate it to get it how I want it exactly. And it starts painting again. I don't know why it's painting. So if I manipulate these, then I make it smaller and I pull this back. Okay, it's a little too strong. It's the basic idea, but it's a little too strong. So oops. Let me try move, but smaller. Oh, it kind of like buckles. That's like not what I wanted. I was hoping to just kind of like drag. Okay, I have another idea. This might work. If I use trim, and the lasso. It's not exactly what I want, but it could work. Let me try voxel merging the toes and the sphere. I think that's what I want to do. Maybe I'll turn the resolution up. Merge them. Okay. Now let me trim with the square. So excited. I mean, it's not perfect, but I mean, it is what I was going for. It's not perfect by any means, but thank you. I appreciate the encouragement. It's so funny. It's so funny that like I've battled most of these battles alone. I'm gonna order a computer tomorrow. Do you guys think I should get the 2021 MacBook Pro, or should I get the 2020 MacBook Pro? Because that one is like $700 less. That's the only thing I'm debating. I don't know if I should get the 2021 or if I should get the 2020, because I feel like the 2020 would probably be fine for me, but I don't know. Oops. Honestly, that actually worked out quite well. And I feel like I can do the back legs the same way. So, firstly, let me see how it looks if I... Oh, wait a minute. I wonder if there's a way to like... I wonder if there's a way to like mirror it. I guess not, right? I feel like it would be here. No, I don't know. I don't think there's a way to do that. So let me not do that, and I will just... I need to separate these. separate these, simple merge these, add some tubes. I want the tubes to be straight. There we go. Oops. Okay, let me add these tubes in here. Thinner. Do any of you have any of the new iPad Pro, or not iPad, MacBook Pro? The MacBook Pro 2020 or the MacBook Pro 2021. Let me know if anyone has either or. I'm leaning towards the 2021, but I don't know. I just feel like if I'm gonna get it, like why not just get the latest one? But I don't know. Okay, that's good. Wait, maybe I want to straighten it out a little bit. Oh yeah, that's good. So let me duplicate this, make it longer. Should be straight. Okay, that's pretty straight. Duplicate that. Can be a little shorter. Okay, that looks good. Simple merge the tubes. Add another sphere. Make a pancake. But not too much of a pancake. So that looks pretty good, actually. I'll make sure I put it in the center. Okay. I think that looks pretty good. So now I want to do the same thing that I did. Maybe I should bring this up a little more. So I cheated on the other one. Oops. I cheated on the other one and I used trim, so I'm going to do the same thing. Lasso. So like this. And then like this. And then I think I just upped the resolution and voxel merged, I think. And then I just smoothed it out. Oh, I need to voxel merge these toes too. Resolution, voxel merge. Smooth all this out. Give me a nice frog foot. Bring all this together nicely. Okay, and now I think I can trim with the square or the rectangle. Okay. Not bad. Let me see what it looks like if I bring this in more. Okay, not too bad. So I think I can simple merge these, color them, and now the legs. Also, you know what? Their backs, come to think of it, their backs are a very specific shape that I'm just now thinking of. Oh, let me make this bigger. So let me bring this back up higher. That'll make it easier when I merge those two. That'll make it easier. So the backs actually come out to a point, and then it's like a sharp fall off. And this part comes out more. So this might even be worth trimming. Maybe. It'd be nice if I can make the whole back like flat. Let me smooth this out some. Oh, I think I need to like subdivide this or something. Not really the intended look that I was going for. I need to make sure that the back is I want the back to be flat, but it also needs to kind of come out a little bit. So let me... Yeah, there we go. That's better. Because they are kind of little pudgy things. Okay. So now for the other parts of their legs, that's where things get a bit difficult. Because they have weird legs. I don't even know how I would even... I feel like a tube would be the easiest. Spline. I think I know how to use a spline. How do I make it fatter? Oh, I think I make it fatter like that. That's where things get tricky. Spline. I don't know how to just make one part of it bigger. I don't even know if I can do that. Oh, let's just validate and see. Let's see what we're dealing with here. Because I don't even know. I have to look at the anatomy of a frog again too. Oops. Bring this over here. Something like this. Like, I feel like it's not that bad. Maybe tilt it out a little bit. Maybe like this. Tilt it out a little bit, maybe. And I feel like this would be, it's coloring everything green again. I feel like this would go into the butt area. There's got to be a way to mirror. Does anyone know how to mirror? There's got to be a way. I feel like there just has to be. I wonder if I could use an extra arm for the foot. I feel like I can. no, I didn't mesh them yet. Arms, toes. Up the resolution, voxel merge them. How do they look? Oh, they look weird. Maybe I should just simple merge for now. And then duplicate that. Feet. Oh, how do I... Oh, symmetry maybe? I feel like... I wish I could mirror this leg, actually. That would have helped me out. I don't think that... No. Clone. What's clone do? Clone works, except it... Oh, no, I think it did. I think it cloned it the way that I wanted it to clone. I think that worked. Oops. Let me see if I can get this in position now. Gotta make sure it's flush with his little butt. Wonder how long this would take someone who actually knows what they're doing. Probably not long. Okay, so I need to do that. Pivot. Let me figure out how to... What is snap? Auto. There's a way to... I want to make it so... Bake? Undo bake. I want to make it so this points... I don't remember how to do it. Move origin? No, that's not what I want. Reset? I don't know where it went. Anyway, I just wanted to make it so that I could more easily maneuver the gizmo, because it's a bit hard at the moment. I gotta make his body. His body is so short and stubby. I gotta fix that. His leg actually isn't too bad. Open it up a little bit more. Okay, so his body can... I'm gonna use move and just kind of... Because his body should be resting on the ground. Okay, that looks good. For this leg can go down, maybe a little. Where should these legs go? I think might be able to get away with I know it looks funny, but I can trim that off. And just sort of turn that leg into so the leg would come off like that, then come down. All right, let me trim these because this looks really weird. So let me solo. It looks really weird. Let me go ahead and trim these off. And these can be a little bit bigger, I think. Pivot them out some. It's not terrible. Okay, let me see if I can trim this now. Trim the other side. Okay. So I might be able to just pretty happy with the shape of the legs. So I think I need to let me put these together. Tube 1. So this tube, where's the other tube? And what are these? Get rid of this. Get rid of that. Feet 2, oh, there's tube 1, tube 2, so these are the legs. So I'm going to simple merge these. I'll name that leg so I don't get confused. I'm going to double check. I got to start double checking every time I merge because sometimes I'm such a dum-dum. So those are merged nicely. feel like I need to like decimate something. I just feel like the numbers are getting really high. So I'm going to voxel merge, I think, these two. The feet and the legs. I feel like they deserve to be voxelly merged. I don't know if that sentence even makes sense. Smooth out some of this. Let me drag this out a little bit. Try to smooth this down so it's nice and flat. I'll do the same over here. Okay. Color them in. Oh, I don't know what I just did. And they kind of have two lumps. Not really lumps, but... And they're kind of separate. They're not like a... I don't know how to really make them separate though. Maybe drag? It's probably more accurate actually. Although I feel like where that is might be a little lower. And also, I think when this happens, I subdivide it, and I think that allows me to okay, I just want to make sure that his head is like... Oh, I didn't color this one? These aren't attached? Oh, I must have hit undo somehow. Okay, so I think I'm going to attach the body to the head. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I don't know why I'm renaming it now when I'm just gonna merge body, head. Whoops. Should I do the resolution thing in voxel? Okay, so let me see if I can blend these together nicely. Hopefully 2 will become 1. Ooh, I love when it like melts away like that. Just makes it all worth it. Not smooth at all. He still has a very lumpy head, but you know, what can you do sometimes? If you got a lumpy head, you got a lumpy head. Nothing you can really do about it. I don't know of a good way to like further smooth this out. Because after a while, I think smooth just sort of stops working. Okay, so the eyes I can probably do the same thing to be honest. I just voxel merge them. See how it looks. Maybe I should have like subdivided them first. Alright, let's see what happens if I merge them now. I think that was better. Right? I don't know, it's hard to tell. I think it was better. Smooth all this out as much as possible. His little head. Now for this nose. And his head. It's alright, I just don't know, I don't want to ruin... I guess it didn't really ruin it. I just hate that it changes the edges. It bugs me. If I subdivide it. I guess that's alright. Let me see what happens if I try to smooth. Oh, it's better than it was before. Might as well try to smooth out these edges. I feel like that could use another subdivide, but that's okay for now. I'm trying to figure out how to make the smile a little more pronounced. The only other thing that I kind of wish is that I can make the mouth even thinner, but I'm not sure how I would do that. That's not bad, though. I feel like his butt isn't. Oh, I guess his butt is on the ground. Let me see if I can stretch out his butt a little bit more. Okay, so now oh man, so now I actually know. I can remember how I colored this guy in last time. So the body. I want to do a layer. I want to try to color in layers. A lot of times I forget that I should color in layers. So let me go to black. Actually, I don't want it black. I want it a little bit less than black. Alright, I guess this is fine. Not really that. I was messing with the brushes for a while, but I don't remember what I did. I guess I didn't do anything. I was messing with the textures and stuff, but it looks normal. It's a little like, I wonder what happens if I subdivide this. Oh no, I guess I can't do that. I don't know why it is so blurry. If I change the alpha. Oh, that's a little better. Honestly, I wish that it was not that soft, but I don't know if there's anything that I could do. Could try decimating it. What if I decimate and then I subdivide? What happens? I think it's the same. Okay, maybe the decimation was good. Alright, so I'm going to take off symmetry and I'm just going to color him. So he had black around his neck. Make sure I'm still on that layer. Yeah. I believe he had black, went all the way around, I think. Did it go all the way around? Let me see. Let me recheck. Excuse me. I had to do a photo shoot today for a casting. Oh, his eyes should be yellow. They should be yellow. They should be yellow. Black. Looks like it goes all the way around his body. Oh, I can't wait to make his eyes yellow. I cannot wait to make his eyes yellow. The only thing I wish is I could change that fall off. But I don't see the other paint options. Oh, here they are. Oh well. Okay, so we have that thick band under his neck. And he kind of had... Make this smaller. He has some that kind of came down by his belly. Oops. Okay, let's bring in some more of his body. His arms. Ooh. Ugh. Man, they're still like very weird and very hard to color. They're very hard to color up top. Let's see what the remesh. Ooh. I mean, it made everything a little wonky, but can I smooth? Can I smooth them out? And then let's see what the paint looks like. I mean, the paint looks a lot better, though. This is horrendous. I don't think I ever smoothed that out. Okay, so that worked. Hopefully the file size isn't like huge. These eyes in a spot that I mean, are these arms in a spot that I like? Because now's the time. If I want to move them. Actually kind of like that. Okay, let me see if I can paint these little, oh, come on. Paint, oh, come on. Paint these little arms. Smaller. Well, interesting. Now I see that symmetry is working all of a sudden. I just don't like the way that looked. I'm gonna have some bigger ones here. I just think they look better. These really small. Oh, this needs to be smoothed out better. I thought I already smoothed this out. Probably undid it like a dum-dum at some point in time. Didn't even notice. Let me drag this out a little bit. Oops. This is really weird that all these tools are now paintbrushes. I don't recall that happening. Okay, whoops. Let me take a look at... I should look at the actual frogs. The actual dart frog. And he actually needs to be a little more minty too. So he actually has really nice... So he has nice big color swaths. And on his arms too. They're all nice and big, so that's something I want to make sure I incorporate in. Just make sure these colors are nice. Why are you not painting? Let me use this green. And with a really tiny brush, it looks like I can sort of clean up this paint a little bit. Very little bit. Starts to get a little wonky. I feel like I'm accidentally I like to push in his belly a little bit. Okay, how do I make it not a color? I gotta figure that out. Stroke painting? Okay. Because I don't want his belly to be that fat. I mean, I'm all for a little pot belly, but within reason. Oh, I keep feeling like I'm gonna mess up his face and not notice. Okay. Pretty good. Happy with this so far. So let me make some marks on his legs now. Black. I feel like maybe I should merge them first with the body. No, you know what? I'll color them first. Oh, you know what? Let me take symmetry off. Pretty good. What were their markings like on their feet? So it looks like they do have marks on their feet. So we'll give them a... Ooh, what? What? So we'll give him a nice mark on his foot. Maybe a little semblance of a mark over here. Okay, so we'll do a high one here. I'm going to complete all these. That's so interesting, coloring in 3D. It's just such a different dynamic. Okay. So I guess I want to put some more on his little belly. Okay, I feel like I want to. Oh, do they have him on the head too? On the head. Oh, he's got one. That's right. The eyes are all black. Okay, so first of all, I'll have to make these yellow. I forgot that I made him yellow. Make him a nice yellow. And then we'll... Okay, so now we're gonna put some paint on his face. Now he has a very... Let me save this. I think it's saved, but... Let me save. Frog. Because I don't want the unthinkable to happen. I would be PO'd. Let me get this black. Actually, let me not do that yet. So he's kind of got a spot where his head is. And this is all black. Well, that's right, I did everything on a layer, didn't I? Good. This is actually all black. Let me double check what I did with the sketch. I want to change my password because you've seen it like 1,000 times. No, I didn't color his eyes. I didn't color his eyes black for the cartoon. Just the mouth. Okay, good. Just the mouth. So for the cartoon version, I didn't color the whole mouth, the eyes, because I kind of like the eyes the way they are. So I'm glad I didn't. I mean, I know that I could do whichever way that I want, but I kind of want him to be true to the cartoon one that I drew. Because I can always come back with the green and clean this up. Whoops. Kind of getting a little off kilter here. Making a mess. I should color all in there, shouldn't I? It's like he has lipstick on. Okay. Oh, I wonder if I can... there's no eraser, is there? Is there an eraser? The erase. Duh. Make this small. Try to get this a little cleaner. That looks pretty clean, actually. I don't even know what I'm doing for Thanksgiving. My family, we're not too super crazy about Thanksgiving, so we don't really even make a plan. It's just kind of like come home when you're ready to come home. Chill. I think my parents are in Atlantic City. They love them some Atlantic City. Okay, clean some of this up. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. Pretty true to the art. Now, let me solo this so that I can maybe just get in there a little bit. Okay, so let me make it on another layer. Add layer. If I can rename this black. Okay. And I'll rename this mouth. Okay. Make sure we're on the mouth layer. Okay, I'm still on erase. It's a little dark. Okay, I feel like I need to make the brush small so I can get these. Ooh, it's still going underneath the black. So put that over the black. Oops. Maybe I should go under the black and just adjust the black. Because then at least I don't have to worry about yeah, let me erase this black though. Black. Erase. I'll erase that. I need to sort of erase this too. Erase this. Just clean it up a little bit. Look at this. Look at all this overflow. This is the only part that's a bit difficult. It's difficult to really like get your coloring right. I'd love to see how like the pros, well, I guess they don't really use, I guess Nomad isn't really for super sophisticated. I mean, I have seen people make sophisticated thing in Nomad, so not that you can't do it, but I'd like to see how a pro would go about it, coloring this. Especially when like things are on the inside. Oh, see, why is it erasing the bottom too? I don't know what to do there. So maybe I'll just leave it. I think that's good enough. I'll just color this in. Oop. Yeah, I can't seem to get that to go away. Without erasing the bottom. That's a struggle. I don't know why I'm trying to like see if I can like beat it. I think this is kind of working. I'll take that. Okay, so go back to this color and go back to the mount. Oh, wait, let me undo that. Please tell me I can undo that. Okay, good. Tricky, that tricky undo. Tricky undo. Oh. This piece of lint, I thought it was a mosquito. I was about to freak out. Color this in. I did think about not coloring it in, but I feel like you gotta like. That's the problem. If I start something, I feel like I have to see it through. Oh no. Okay. I'm definitely going to change the title of this one. Looks pretty good in there. Got some runoff here, so let's see if I can just erase some of this runoff. There we go. Okay, let's see how everything looks. Looks good. So now I can make this color a little bit darker. And what if I... Oh. Paint this a little darker back here. Just to sort of give the impression of depth. I want it to be a little darker. There we go. I want it to be a little darker around the tongue. Towards the back. A little bit darker around the teeth too. Okay. Let me subdivide up these eyes. too. Just want him to look really good. I want to make him sitting on something. I don't think I have the time to make him sit on a lily pad, even though I'd like him to sit on a lily pad. Not that poison dart frogs sit on lily pads, but I'm so pleased. I'm very, very pleased right now. Sticky. Thank you. I'm excited about this little guy. I am excited about this little rascal. What do I want to make him sitting on? I want him to sit on maybe like a little cloud or something would be kind of cute. So I'll start with a cylinder, I think. I'll start with a cylinder. Okay. Maybe just a cylinder for now. I don't know. Make it a little bit. Maybe a little cylinder with, actually before I subdivide it, maybe I want to add like little, maybe like inflate. Maybe inflate will work. Ooh, no, that didn't work at all. Maybe I need to like subdivide it first. Okay. I'd love to be able to subdivide it again, but I don't know how to get my polygon count lower. Let me move this down a little bit. Purple's always a good color to go across from green. Do I like this, or do I just like the regular cylinder? I don't know. You're uploading a video. Where are you uploading to? My day's pretty good so far. I had off today, so did a casting, had to go outside and take some photos. I hate when that happens with I'll respond to them when I'm done here. Oh, on YouTube. Interesting. You know, it's really weird finding. One thing about YouTube is it doesn't make it easy to find a user. Let me see. From like comments and stuff. Oh. Make sure it's the right. Oh, so you do. I didn't even realize that you do like lives and stuff. Well, let me put on the. Let me go back home. Wait, does that mean what's personalized? Personalized notifications. I don't know what the difference is. Ballin'. I'm trying to get some numbers like this. 2 weeks ago. Yeah, what's the one? Oh, I'm gonna check these out. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end my stream because I gotta respond to my family about Thanksgiving, and I gotta figure all that out. And I want to check out some of these videos. Yeah, that's one thing. It's like it's a bit hard on YouTube. Like I find that like it should be like, since you guys are here, maybe if I was doing the streaming actually on YouTube, but it'd be cool if I could just like click on people and go to their pages and just follow. That'd be a lot easier. 'Cause I wish that it's probably easier if I do this actually on YouTube. But okay, I would say I'm happy with my little frog. I feel like he just needs some. What light is this? A little bit of a better light. What light is this? Oh, so that's hitting him. I like to do a little backlight. I like to do the backlight a color. I usually wind up doing my lights all like similarly. Let me add another light. Oh my god, my stomach is making so much noise. So the exposure just turns it down on the model, I think, right? That's what it seems like. See, I don't like how... I just wish it would look... what can I decimate? I gotta decimate some stuff, huh? But I guess that's the opposite of... I was always under the impression that decimate is like the opposite of subdivide, so then it'll look bad. Let me see. If I try to look and see what happens... Yeah, it does change it quite a bit, unfortunately. Okay, all right. Well, I am really happy with what I have so far. Let me at least... That looks good. No, I don't need to subdivide that. Maybe subdivide the legs. Wait, did I undo that? Yeah, the arms look better. Oh. His mouth paint is a little weird, but that's okay. Overall, I'm very happy with him. 4 years. Yeah, but I'm with you though. It does take a while. But I feel like if you can stick with it, I mean, it's definitely worth it. Yeah, I think I like it. I'm into it. I'm inspired. I am inspired. Look at this rascal. All right, let me get my life together. You guys are the best. It's almost 3 a.m. I gotta get some sleep and figure out what I'm gonna do for Thanksgiving. Can't you export? I thought I read that you can export the turntable now. I don't know. I'll have to look at that. But I could have sworn that you could. Maybe I'll repaint his little lips. I gotta clean that up a little bit. But all in all, very happy with him. I really wasn't sure if I was going to be able to... Wait, is there a way to... This light is so strange. Yeah, actually, I like the light from above. Yo, my stomach is so loud right now. Mr. P, what's up? I am just about ready to sign off. It's been a long... Well, let me change the color maybe. It's been a long evening. I didn't mess with any post-process stuff. Give him some bloom. Can't go wrong with a little bloom. Curvature, vignette. Oh, vignette actually looks kind of nice in this one. Can ease off the size a little bit. I gotta take a nice screenshot. Oh, I love this little guy. Get a nice little side shot. Okay. Well, good morning. That's so funny how like there's so many people that are just in different time zones. I love it. All right, you guys. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Enjoy the time off. Hopefully you have some time off. Enjoy. And again, thank you all for hanging out with me while I made my little dart frog that in my head basing it after this little guy right here. So I'm very happy with it. Very, very happy with it. And it's always really good to, hang out with you guys while I'm sculpting. So again, have a great night. Mr. P, Sticky. Sticky's like my idol right now. Ira, Rebellious, Ishmael, Radioactive Ramen. I love these names. I said Rebellious Pastry. King Cobra, Ira Official, Starlight, Ishan, MC, my main man, Jose Oliver from Nebraska, JC, Purplish, Starlight, Andy 88, Singing Scientist, Purplish. Appreciate you all. Peace. Sticky. Happy Turkey Day. It's always a pleasure. I'm learning the ways of the social media masters. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next one, alright?